is a private broadcast not affiliated with the Johnson City School District in any way. All statements and comments made in the course of this broadcast are this media outlet statements alone and do not represent the views or opinions of the district, its staff, its coaches, or the athletes involved in this event.
We'd like to start off by thanking our wonderful sponsors, Signature Sign 618, Leading Edge Fire, Water, and Mold Restoration and Crawl Space Encapsulation, Indigo Realty, SIU Credit Union, Colson's Heating and Cooling, Jack-O-Lantern Lane, Gibbons and Keel CPA, Megan Rich, Attorney at Law, Satellites and More with Patty Newell, Blush Beauty Salon, Hill Farm, JC Manumission, and let's not forget the Johnson City Fire Department.
All right, and welcome in. Back-to-back nights here for both teams. Steeleville was able to get by Sparta last night. Nice win for the Lady Warriors. Johnson City was able to get by a Christopher Lady Bearcat team that we was waiting on. We didn't quite get to see at Christ Our Rock Lutheran. Again, a big thank you to Coach Hayden Carter of Christopher for coming up. We will have Steeleville head man Clint Cowan up as well tonight. And that's something I think is a little different, and kind of some people may raise their eyebrows, but to me, it's about positivity within these communities, whether it be ours or elsewhere.
Well, I think I told you off air, I kind of like it because it gives you two different perspectives.
Yes.
And like you said, positivity from both sides. You know, you get to see what they can work on. You can see, where they're going from there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I also like the camaraderie between Carter and Schick. Like,
yes,
Carter was up here, Schick walked up here, and as soon as Carter got off, Schick was like, "It was good, good coaching against you."
Well, like this particular game started last year. This is year 2 for Coach Cowan, year 3 for Coach Schick. This is going to be a running back and forth, home and home. Last year when we was up there, Steeleville was nice enough. They brought in, because it's a pretty good trek up there.
They had a storm that night, a really bad storm, so they bought them all pizza. Sorry.
All right, and then tonight, and tonight we will bring them Subway. And I just think that's something that a lot of these districts need to do. I think if you're traveling over an hour for a game, I think these districts need to take care of these kids. That way you don't have to stop at McDonald's. Of course you can, but then you got to unload them off the bus. You got to call ahead to a specific where you could just have somebody locally here, that it goes right back directly into the community. I think that's a good thing to do.
Yes, I think that's a very, support your community, support the teams that come in.
Yep, support those that support you. Steeleville comes into this one 5-11, and I was talking with Coach Cowan prior to the JV game, and of those 11 losses, 6 of those losses, teams erased double-digit leads of Steeleville's in the last 2 quarters. So it's one of those things where you could be looking at an 11-5 or a 10-6 type of situation, something like that. Just couldn't quite finish the job. He does have a good number of seniors. He's got 5, but he's also got a lot of youth in 5 freshmen. So the balance there, you gotta. It's kind of the growing pains of it. We got to see it in the JV game last night. Against Christopher, just the situational style type of stuff, and that is something that you can build off of. Even it's not a loss; it's you're learning, that type of thing. But just taking a look, and I just kind of just glanced at Steeleville, and the one thing that jumps off to me. Is Raylan Reese. Actually, I don't know if it's Rylan or Raylan. So if I'm mispronouncing that, those folks from Steeleville, please let me know. But averaging 18 a game, so what you've got to stop. And we kind of seen it a little bit earlier in the week in Nathaniel Marlowe from Weber Township, and he averaged 35 and was able to get 46 against the boys on Tuesday night. But This is one of those things where make somebody else beat you, because Reese is averaging 18, then it goes to 7 and 6 from there. So if you can hold her to 12 to 15, make somebody else beat you, you've got a really good shot.
And we were talking because you had me go through. You like to have me go through the roster and read the last names.
Uh-huh.
And as soon as I said Reese, and you said how many she was averaging, I said she's only a sophomore.
Mm-hmm.
So you definitely have some talent there on a young talent.
And there is a lot throughout the region on the girls' side of things. A lot of teams are very young, and they're being able to mix in with the juniors and the upperclassmen, the juniors and seniors. It's a fun time for girls basketball here in Southern Illinois. And I just kind of took a glance today at the two different subsectionals, and we're in subsectional A, and it's pretty balanced. But that subsectional B is an absolute minefield of really good teams. You've got Breeze Central, Breeze Mater Dei, Nashville, Carlisle. I mean, Pinckneyville. There's a lot of good. I mean, that thing is absolutely loaded. Whoever comes out of that subsectional, I expect to be in the 2A championship game.
I did not know that, but yeah, those are all. You said bracket. What will be? I'll have to look forward to that.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to take a short time out. We've got about 8 minutes till tip time. You're watching Lady Indians basketball right here on TP Talk.
In a world where finding the perfect home can feel like a challenge, 3 realtors are here to save the day. Meet the special agents of Indigo Realty.
I'm Elisa, your commercial and residential listing expert. I find homes that match your lifestyle.
I'm TJ, your go-to agent for real estate insights, flips, and investment properties. I make sure your investment works as hard as you do.
I'm Christy,
Your property management specialist. I work with foreclosures and investors to secure the best deal for you.
No matter what you're looking for, the agents of Indigo Realty have you covered. With unmatched drive and expertise, our agents are on a mission to find your dream home. Because when it comes to real estate, you deserve the best in the biz.
Your dream home is just a call away.
let us do the hard work.
And turn your real estate vision into a reality.
Indigo Realty, where every property tells a story. Call us today and join the ranks of our satisfied clients.
All right, welcome back to the Indigo Realty pregame show. For the latest listings from Indigo, check out indigorealty.net. Taking a look at the starting lineups in this one, brought to you by SIU Credit Union. Not a member? Find out how. Visit siucu.org. For the visiting Steeleville Lady Warriors, it's going to be Lily Hepp, Hannah Middendorf, Bailey Cole, Raylan Reese, and Audrey Gladson. Again, you take a look at it. We talked about the mixture of youth and veteran leadership. You've got a sophomore, a senior, a sophomore, and a senior. So, some sophomores and some seniors. We see that looks like tryouts for the sixth graders at the volleyball level at Washington Middle School is over, as Coach Kendrick is in the building. She was dancing a little bit this morning. She was so happy. Thanks for as always, for these coaches. We like to be a little playful from time to time. We're not anything normal, but the coaches have been really cool about, the different things, as far as, getting them dancing. We had Mason dancing. Jill was dancing last night. We had
Jill had
Chick
shake dancing.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. That's what it's all about. For your Johnston City Lady Indians, it's going to be Zoe Cullum, Kylie Duggar, Peyton Johnson, Peyton Smith, and Mackenzie Mowry. And what I like about our squad, and you kind of seen it last night in the victory over Christopher. Kenzie led the way with 11, but everybody's right there. Anybody, it can be anybody's night, and we share the wealth really well. We've done a much better job, I would say, since right around the beginning or just before the Christ Our Rock Lutheran tournament, of being patient with the basketball on the offensive end and being vigilant defensively, but patient at the same time.
What I like seeing is balanced scoring. We've had that for the last couple of years, and I like that it's still staying, balanced. It could be anybody's night. Everybody's kind of right there, and it's a team. It shows true teamwork.
Yeah, balance. You're going 7, 8 deep. That goes a long way. You've got nice addition, Elena Chamness. She's one. I'm waiting for her to have a breakout varsity game, and I think it's coming at some point. Kind of what to expect tonight. You're going to see probably a 2-3 zone out of Steeleville. So we're going to have a lot of open shots. You see Kylie Duggar down there here in front of us on the wing, and those shots, you're going to move the basketball around a little bit. Going to have a lot of shots from distance. They're going to be there, but you got to pick your shots. You don't have to rush it. Get it to the elbow, get it to the block, kick it back out. Use a couple of quick hitters against this 2-3 zone. For Johnston City, you're probably going to see the diamond and one press, 3/4 court, or the 1-3-1, and then probably a straight man on the half court set side of things. We got about 2 minutes to go here. We're going to take one more short timeout. We'll be back for the tip of this one. This has been the Indigo Realty pregame show. You're watching it right here on TV Talk.
SIU Credit Union checking accounts keep getting better. Not only can you now earn interest with our free checking with e-statements on balances over $1,000, but now we offer SIU CU rewards to all debit card holders. This free program allows members to earn points on everyday debit card purchases to exchange for cashback, discounts at local retailers, gift cards, and more. Open with just $25 and no monthly fees when you sign up for e-statements. Plus, you'll never be far away from your cash with access to over 85,000 free ATMs nationwide. Apply online at siucu.org today. Membership required. Insured by NCUA.
Here is okay. There we go. I forgot to hit the button. Sorry about that. As I like to do that from time to time, make sure keep Shauna on her toes here behind the scenes. A fun matchup here: 5-11 Steeleville Lady Warriors, 12-5 Johnson City Lady Indians. Lady Indians will be back in action Saturday morning at 10 a.m. From the El Dorado Lady Eagles Classic. We will have the action. We're going to have the national anthem, and it's nice. I love seeing that flag come down. I'm going to start back to the microphone to do the starting lineup. It's nice to see her back. I was going to try to get that out as the flag dropped down, but
Fist me some Starkey.
yes. So we're going to let her take it over here.
Number 2, Lily Hess. Number 11, Hannah Middendorf. Number 22, Bailey Cole. Number 24, Ryan Reed. And number 32, Audrey Gladson. The Lady Warriors are coached by Clint Cowan. Johnson City, on your feet for your Lady Indians. Number 5, Z-O-E-E Cole. Number 24, Peyton Johnson. Number 4, Peyton Smith. Number 15, Cindy Malley. And number 21, Kylie Duggar. Your Johnson Indians are coached by Ryan Schmidt and assisted by Woody Miller.
Look at the arms. I think if we got a couple of softball players there on the starting five as they're throwing them basketballs into the crowd. Nice catch here by Coach Paul Johnson too as well. So as Coach Cowan giving their final instructions, we're set to get underway here. And when you got two coaches that are just really good guys and really good leaders, man, these kind of I love these last couple games have been really fun for us. Or at least for me
Yes,
personally.
they have been fun.
Just you kind of get that you click with some folks and it's always fun and it makes it that much more special. Each game is special, but you'll have much camaraderie like you did last night between the coaches as well.
And that's always nice to see.
Yeah, absolutely. As it's going to be Reese and Mowry to jump it. And we are underway. Smith controls for the Indians. Johnson might have got away with the walk there. Gets to Peyton Smith, back to Johnson. The three on the way. No good. Rebound backside. That's Gladson. She gets it off to Reese. You're gonna hear her name a lot. Averaging 18 points a game is the sophomore. She's guarded by Coleman. I expect that to be one fun matchup to watch, and going to be in the hip pocket. As it's up top here. That's Middendorf with the basketball, guarded by Mowry. Gets it off to Cole. Cole, right side. In the corner, and Gladson. Gladson back out to Hep. Hep looking. Gets it to Reese. Reese struggles, and they're going to get a foul. She'll head to the free throw line. I think they're going to get that one on Peyton Smith. We'll see. It is. Her first, team's first of the first.
Lots of ones.
Yes. As we say in softball and baseball, sticks across the board. First free throw is off the back iron, no good for Reese. Again, coming into this one, averaging 18, just a shade over 18 per contest. And she misses them both. That is tracked down, boxed out well by Zoe Cullum. You'll hear me harp on that. You've heard me harp on that all season long. Box out, go get it. Mowry, nice look. Duggar finish. And that's what the zone offense is supposed to look like. And the 1-3-1 in effect here. Reese with the basketball. Gets it left side to Middendorf. She gets it back in the corner from 17. No good. Mowry with the rebound. Kenzie takes it herself off the window and good. Quickly 4-0. 1-3-1. Reese with the basketball. And nice look diagonally. She gets it back out of the wing. Now she's guarded by Peyton Smith, so they switched up a little bit here. I think she's gonna get a few different looks, is Reese. Gets it off left side to Middendorf, tries to get it back to Reese, stolen away. Mowry comes away with it out of the heat. Mowry's gonna take it herself. Up and in. 4 now for Kenzie in the early going. 6:10 to go here, first quarter. 6-0 your score. Reese with the basketball, quickly left side. Into the front court, she gets it to Cole. And somehow that gets through the entire Lady Indians defense to Middendorf. And there's a foul on the play, and she will head to the free throw line. Got a great crew in this one. Troy, Fetty, and the youngster. I always like to give them grief prior to the ball game. Middendorf gets the Lady Warriors on the board.
That was the first thing I said. I said, "Is that Fetty?"
That is Fetty. Last spring he didn't have that ponytail, so the first time we seen him, I was like, "Whoa, that is Fetty." It's always nice to see him. Smith with the rebound. She's going to bring it forth into the front court. Right-hand dribble. 2-3 zone like we thought from Steeleville. Skipped. Johnson, the three. I thought she was going to take the three. Gets it to Duggar. Duggar, short corner. Back out to Johnson. Top of the key and Cullum. Swings it to Smith. She going to have that baseline floater? No. She kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson, dribble drive. Foul there. And they were going to get Reese on that one. Her first, team's first of the first. Oh, nope. They are not getting Reese on that one. I stand corrected. They're getting Middendorf on that one. 6-1 your score. 5:32 to go here first quarter. Smith to Mowry. Mowry in the corner looking. Gets it to Duggar. Duggar dribbles with the left hand. Back out. Kylie's going to reset the offense. Nice to see Duggar putting in some work outside as well as her. And there was a foul, no call. It's going to stay with Johnston City. Clint's asking Troy over there, "Hey, what happened?" I thought that was going to be our ball. And as Mowry gets it in the corner on the out of bounds play. Duggar, long two. Can't get it to go. Rebound there and Middendorf. Reese through the Johnson City defense. Can't get it to go. Duggar rebound. Gets it off to Smith. Smith into the front court. Left-handed dribble, left side. Duggar. I think she's one that could have a really big game tonight against this 2-3 zone. Peyton Smith, hold tie. Cullum, top of the key three, no good. And they're going to get over the back. Duggar noticed it as soon as she did it. You could tell by the body language there. We like some ding dang Duggar though. And Christopher did a nice job against her last night. Held her scoreless in the first half. Again, Lady Indians will take on the Hamilton County Lady Foxes at 10 a.m. on Saturday morning from the Lady Eagles Classic in El Dorado from Duff Kingston Gymnasium. Definitely one of our favorites. 17-footer on the way. No good. Peyton Johnson with the rebound. She takes it into the front court, dribbles into the defense. Cullum waits, gets it back to Johnson in the corner. Peyton to the elbow and Mowry. Smith has it. Back to Mowry. From distance. McKenzie, bang! Mowry with 7. Reese with the basketball. Left-handed dribble. Got to step on the sideline there. She throws it back to Mowry. Mowry taking it to distance. Gets it to go. And there's going to timeout on the floor. 3:43 to go here in the first. Lady Indians off to an 11-1 run. We'll be right back.
Colson's Heating and Cooling in Johnston City is 4 generations strong and is family owned and operated, serving Johnston City and all of southern Illinois since 1961. Colson's proudly uses Amana, provides professional installations, HVAC service, and has 24-hour emergency service. If you need anything related to heating and cooling, call Colson's Heating and Cooling at 618-983-8133. Colson's Heating and Cooling, a proud supporter of Johnston City's athletics. Roll Tribe!
All right, welcome back here to the double W. I said, what did I say just then? I didn't say the W.
You know, you did.
I am confusing myself tonight. The Lady Indians out to an 11-1 lead here. And it's one of those things, if you're Steeleville, just take a deep breath. And now you're going to have to chip away. You've kind of dug yourself a hole. Now you've got to dig your way out with Rylan Reese and her 18 points a game. You'll see them battle back, but with the tenacity of this Lady Indians defense early on. It's going to be tough sledding for them. Donna just
Yeah,
looks at me all doughy-eyed.
I really want to say yep.
And now back to the diamond. And stolen away by Cullum. Cullum tries to get it to Chamness. And it's out of bounds. It'll be Lady Indians basketball. Chamness is checked in for Mowry. Kylie has it at the elbow. Out to Elena. She dribbles. Now she gets it back out to Kylie. Duggar doing a good job handling it a little bit more this year than she has in the past. Cullum to Duggar. 17-footer from the elbow. Rattles in, rattles out. Does everything but go in. Rebound to Hep. She gets it to Reese. Reese across the timeline. Mindor from way downtown. Off. And the rebound is fought for. And Johnson City comes away with it. I'm not giving the rebound. Duggar ahead. And gets the lay-in. Kylie Duggar now with 4. 13-1 your score. 2:45 to go here in the first quarter. Mindor picks it up, goes off of her thigh. Who's going to get to it? And I think they're going to get a foul here on Middendorf. That's her team second of this first quarter. And that could loom large for Coach Clint Cowan and the Lady Warriors. So Middendorf's going to have to come in, and Lindley Rubach comes into the ball game. Smith gets it into Cullum. Holds back to Smith in the corner. To Chamness, working down low, tries the is blocked, but Duggar, get in there. A little bit off. Smith knocks that one around. It comes away to Cole. She gets it to Reese. Reese with the basketball. Right side. Long 2 from Gladson. Can't get it to go. Chamness gets the rebound. Cullen will bring it into the front court to Johnson. Johnson thought about the 3. Runner from the volleyball line, no good. Rebound to Hep. Reese trying to take it herself. They're going to get Peyton Smith on that one. Her first, team's 4th of the first. 1:57 to go here. Adriana Wilkening coming in for Kylie Duggar. So Duggar and Mowry now on the bench. And this is where you're going to get to see a little bit. 5-second call. So a turnover there, the 6th for the Lady Warriors in this first quarter. Cullum gets it to Johnson on the wing. I see there's Smith to Chamness. Chamness too far under the basket, can't get it to go. Avery Roberts, who's checked in with the rebound, Reese. And that matchup with her and Zoe Cullum is a fun one. 3 ball is on the way, and that's long. Rebound to Wilkening. Smith has it. And they're going to get a blocking foul. Peyton will head to the free throw line. And so they're going to get Reese on that one. That's going to be her first, team's 3rd. 110 Peyton Smith. So I've been nagging for about a month now, if you've been following along. For her, it's been in place. It's just trying to find the dates to make sure everything's not like, hey, when are we going to make this official? But she does have an official date now, and we'll pass that along. But really excited for that young lady, and she's got a very bright future, like most all these girls here for JCHS Lady Indians basketball.
Very bright.
First free throw is good. Second does not go.
I was thinking earlier,
Reese ahead. She gets it to Cole. It's back out. And nice job there. Ball rotation is that's Lindley Rubach for 2. 14-3 is your score. Wilkening Holden gets it to Cullum. Cullum thought about the dribble drive. And that's too hot to handle now. Wilkening's got got to get back. And Reese lays that one in. So Reese with her first bucket of the ball game. 14-5 is your score. Again, 2-3 zone here. Like to see they're coming across that midline. So that backside is going to be there. You just got to be patient with it. Backside here. And I'm not sure why we tried to get it in there as Reese. That's First Lady Indians turnover. Reese is going to take it herself, stops, tries to pop, can't get it to go. Rebound to Roberts as she is fouled there by Adriana Wilkeny. 20.2 seconds to go here. 14-5 your score. First free throw is up and good for Roberts. Second free throw on the way, and it's also good. 14-7 your score. Smith in front of the Steeleville bench. Gets it to Chamness. Nice look to Mowry. And she will head to the free throw line. Let's see. Troy's going to give that one to Bailey Cole. Her first. Team's fourth. Mowry's free throw is no good. Off the back iron. Mackenzie's already got 9 here in this first quarter. Second free throw on its way back iron once again. Good job of boxing out there by Bailey Cole. She gets the rebound. Steeleville heads the other way. And at the end of a quarter, it's the Johnson City Lady Indians 14, the Steeleville Lady Warriors 7. You're watching it right here on TP Talk. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back here to the Wendell Stair Gymnasium on the campus of Johnston City High School. Sean Hill, Dustin Hill, all things Indian athletics right here on TP Talk. You are watching JCHS Lady Indians basketball. They are taking on the Steeleville Lady Warriors, the 12-5 Lady Indians, the 5-11 Steeleville Lady Warriors. We will have both coaches up in the Colson's Heating and Cooling Coaches Corner. We will also have your stat leaders. Brought to you by Leading Edge Fire, Water, and Mold Restoration. And of course, we will have our signature sign, 618 signature performance of the game. We always like to leave that everybody hanging on that one, because we like to post that up on the page afterwards. Left side here, it's Reese. And the 3 is on the way. No good. Rebound to Cullum. She comes out of the scrum into the front court. Skips it to Wilkeny. Just be patient here in the offense. Somebody's got to be patient. Be patient. Like to see that opposite guard dip a little bit. And that's thrown away. That's a Johnson City turnover. Their second of the game. That's got to be a carry, right? Or a travel. One of the two. No. Oh. That's going to be on Mackenzie Mowry, her first, team's first of the second. As Roberts will head to the line. Box that one down. She's got 3. Peyton Johnson checking back in. Elena Chimness checking out for Coach Ryan Schick. And Coach Schick asking a couple things of Troy Pataki. As Roberts has went 4 for 4 from the charity stripe with 4 points now. 7:10 to go here, first half. Smith, I'd like to see her handling the basketball a little bit more. It'll teach her to slow down just a smidge. She likes to get a little overexcited. Wilkening there, diagonal passes there. Wilkening's got to step in on that back side. It's calling for 3. No good. Rebound to Mowry. Mowry takes it herself. No good. And they're going to get Mowry on the over the back. Her second, team second of the second. As Reese ends up with it, I'm not sure. Nice job, stolen away. Lady Indians. I think they had Wilkening and Reese together. So interesting matchup there. But another turnover. It's the 7th for Steeleville, and I think that's the difference. A 5-point spread here could be much bigger. Lady Indians got to be patient within the offense. So you got to step in there. Okay, now she's not. Just kind of being stagnant against this 2-3 zone. Smith on the way, 3, way off. Rebound to Rubach. Reese with the basketball. Stops. Can't get it to go. Mowry with the rebound. Kenzie headed the other way. Left-handed layup is good. Kenzie Mowry now into double digits with 11. 16-9 is your score. Reese to trigger. And she finally gets it in to Cole. Back to Reese. Right side, and Rubach 3 on the way. No good. Rebound, Peyton Johnson. Her second. She's going to bring it up for the Lady Indians. Mowry, 3 on the way. And that'll be Lady Warrior basketball. $5:24 to go here, first half. 16-9 your score. As Johnson was a little late getting over, and there it is. They had it there. Oh, nice hustle play there from the Lady Indians. Peyton Smith, and we can't get the layup to go. Duggar with a rebound and the putback. 6 now for Duggar. 5 minutes to go here, first half. Shauna Hill, Dustin Hill, all thing Indiana Athletics right here on TP Talk. This is Lady Indians basketball. We are a Tier 2 production. Big thank you to Tier 2 for sending me a shirt out. And that 3 is good. That's rung up by Audrey Gladson. 18-12 your score. Johnson has it on the left wing in front of Coach Clint Cowan. Duggar, long 2. Yes, sir. Kylie Duggar. Didn't we talk about her? Maybe this against the 2-3 zone. She's one that could really have a big night. Got 8. Nice look. I'm not sure where Chambliss was at. She's got a collapse there. Easy bucket there for Steeleville, as Lily Hatt now on the board with her first bucket. Make the top 2 make a decision. If you're handling the basketball, makes them either collapse or kick out. Chambliss thought about the 3, skips it back to Cullo. Johnson wants that 3, has that 3, and it's a little bit short off the mark. Chambliss can't get that to go, tries to get her own rebound. Can't get it to go either. Can't get that either. And nice. We talk about 110. And you just seen right there why she has the nickname 110. She came from half court to knock that ball away from Reese and not allow a short jumper or even a layup there for Steeleville. Nice, well-designed play there as Middendorf will head to the free throw line. And as They get Chamness on that one. That's her first, team's third of the second. That first free throw is up and no good. Indoor second, rattles in, rattles out. Duggar with the rebound. Her third. Smith will bring it into the front court for Coach Ryan Schick and the Lady Indians to Duggar. Pops out. Johnson, left wing to Chamness. And there, that's when you take there. 10 feet wide open. Don't think too much of it. Put it up and go. Foul on the play. They're going to get Lily Hepp with that one. That's her second, team's second of the second. Deuces are wild for Steeleville here in the second. Chamness was not looking here. Turnover, the third for the Lady Indians. Johnson City basketball on the jump ball. Or excuse me, that's a third. Yeah, third turnover for Johnson City. And that's a growing pain, though. You just learn from it there. 3:10 to go here, first half. 20-14 is your score. Johnson, left wing. Okay, that backside is completely open. You have to get somebody to that opposite elbow. Johnson thought about it. Duggar takes, and she is fouled. She'll head to the free throw line. Coach Cowan's a little frustrated, I do believe. They get the foul on Avery Roberts, her first, team's third of the second. Duggar will head to the free throw line. The lefty knocks the first one home. 21-14 your score. Second one from Duggar. He is good as well. She is now into double digits with 10. And Rylan Reese brings it across the timeline. Left side. And Bailey Cole knocks that one home. And there's got to be some communication on. She was wide open. Johnson. Midline and Duggar. They're overplaying the strong side. Chamness. Cullum. Duggar gets back to Cullum. Got to move the basketball. A little stagnant here on the Lady Indians. Johnson will head to the free throw line. And they're going to get Avery Roberts on that one. Her second, team's fourth of the second. First free throw is up and no good. 2:09 left here in the first half. 22-16 your score. Camry Gearhart set to check in for Steeleville. Is that one's missed? The Lady Indians. We look a little lost defensively. And that's going to go off of Mowry. It'll be Johnson City basketball. 22-16 your score. 1:57 to go here first half. Reese. No good. Cullum comes around with the rebound. And gets it ahead to Duggar. Duggar dribble drives. Jump stops. And she'll head to the free throw line. We're going to get Gladson on that one. Her first, team's fifth of the second. Duggar's free throw is good. Now with 11, the lefty. Second free throw on the way, off the back iron. Rebound to Middendorf. She's going to bring it across the timeline. She's going to get it back. 3 on the way. Yes, sir. Middendorf with 5. I think it was 5. They've got her with 4 on the board. And that 3 is good from Peyton Johnson from distance. 26-19, 1:09 to go here first half. Mowry with the steal. Her third, Duggar ahead. Jump stop, 17-footer short. Chamness had Johnson wide open on the other block. Didn't see her. Duggar comes away with it. Skip pass. Here it comes. There it is. Johnson through the lane, and it goes. Coach Gallen's he's going to want an explanation on that one, and I honestly, I understand. You see that trickle-down effect of the continuation. I thought that was on the floor, but the continuation from the NBA has trickled down to the high school level, I think. Ahead. Steeleville. Middendorf got her own rebound. She got 4. She's doing a good job for Coach Cowan. They've got her with 4. I gave her a free throw when she didn't have one. Sorry about that. And first free throw is up and short. 36.8 to go here, first half. Lindley Ruback checks back in. Wherever you may be, however you may be watching, thank you to each and every one of you. This is all things Indian athletics right here on TP Talk, JCHS Lady Indians, and Steeleville Lady Warriors. 29-20 your score. Yeah, rattles out. Duggar rebound. Good. Kylie having a nice ball game here now with 13. 5 rebounds for the senior. Foul on the floor. That will send. Got a timeout on the floor first, I do. But no, we don't. Okay. They get Peyton Johnson on that one. Her second, team's 5th. So Steeleville will head to the free throw line. This will be Rylan Reed's first free throw is up and good. Lady Indians defensively doing a good, nice job on her. Just 3 here in this first half. Second free throw up and good. 4 now for Reese. Now you know how much time you got. Go make you play. Hit it. 3 ball. At the buzzer, no good. So at the half, it's the Johnson City Lady Indians 31. The Steeleville Lady Warriors 22. We'll be back with your leading edge fire, water, and mold and restoration. God, I'm screwing this up. Sorry about that. Stat leaders. You'll hear that in about 3 minutes. We'll be right back.
In a world where finding the perfect home can feel like a challenge, 3 realtors are here to save the day. Meet the special agents of Indigo Realty.
I'm Elisa, your commercial and residential listing expert. I find homes that match your lifestyle.
I'm TJ, your go-to agent for real estate insights, flips, and investment properties. I make sure your investment works as hard as you do.
I'm Christy,
your property management specialist. I work with foreclosures and investors to secure the best deal for you.
No matter what you're looking for, the agents of Indigo Realty have you covered. With unmatched drive and expertise, our agents are on a mission to find your dream home. Because when it comes to real estate, you deserve the best in the biz.
Your dream home is just a call away.
Let us do the hard work.
And turn your real estate vision into a reality.
Indigo Realty, where every property tells a story. Call us today and join the ranks of our satisfied clients.
Contact Signature Sign 618 for your custom yard card creation. We can do practically any surface, indoor or outdoor, for your birthday or special occasion. SignatureSign618.com, custom designed with you in mind.
SIU credit union checking accounts keep getting better. Not only can you now earn interest with our free checking with e-statements on balances over $1,000, but now we offer SIUCU rewards to all debit card holders. This free program allows members to earn points on everyday debit card purchases to exchange for cashback, discounts at local retailers, gift cards, and more. Open with just $25 and no monthly fees when you sign up for e-statements. Plus, you'll never be far away from your cash with access to over 85,000 free ATMs nationwide. Apply online at siucu.org today. Membership required. Insured by NCUA.
Colson's Heating and Cooling in Johnston City is 4 generations strong and is family owned and operated, serving Johnston City and all of southern Illinois since 1961. Colson's proudly uses Amana, provides professional installations, HVAC service, and has 24-hour emergency service. If you need anything related to heating and cooling, call Colson's Heating and Cooling at 618-983-8133. Colson's Heating and Cooling, a proud supporter of Johnston City's athletics. Roll Tribe!
All right, welcome back here to Wendell Starrick Gymnasium at the half. The Johnson City Lady Indians 31, the Steeleville Lady Warriors 22. Shauna pans over. Taking a look at your stat leaders, brought to you by Leading Edge Fire, Water, and Mold Restoration. First for the Steeleville Lady Warriors, Lily Hip has 2, Avery Roberts with 4, Hannah Mittendorf with 5, Lindley Rubach, I'll get that right eventually. That's a mouthful. Has 2. Bailey Cole with a bucket. Rylan Reese with 4, and Audrey Gladson with 3. So I think you've got a 9-point lead here. You've held a 18 plus points a game score to 4 in the first half. But defensively, if you're Coach Schick, you're pretty happy.
I'd be happy. They're doing a great job. And like you said, Kylie Duggar, you called it. It's going to have a great game.
She's leading the way for Johnston City with 13. Kenzie Mowry with 11. Peyton Johnson with 6. And Peyton Smith with 1. The one thing that pops out at me that's surprising, Zoe Colum with no points. But we've seen that last night with Duggar. She ended up she got shut out in the first half, had 6 or 8 in the second half, and I think that's something you'll do. You got to make the top 2 of this 2-3 zone, make a decision, make them collapse. Then you've got some options, spread them out, and just get into the holes of that zone defense. The 3 will be there, but you want to go elbow, maybe low block, maybe overload one side, something to that effect. But of course, we'll take a look at the rebounds as well. I'm pretty close on these. I'm not totally, because I always get caught up in the game. But Zoe Colum has 3 in the first half. Kylie Duggar with 5 rebounds. Peyton Johnson with 2. Peyton Smith with 1. Kenzie Mowry with 3. And Elena Chamness with 2 for Steeleville. Hep with 2. Roberts with 2. Middendorf with 4. Cole with 3. Forgot to put that third one on there. And again, I get caught up in the game, so sometimes my stats are a little bit askew. That's why we always say unofficially. But overall, the Lady Indians have done a good job of protecting the basketball. Just unofficially, just 3 turnovers in that first half, 8 for Steeleville. So a pretty clean game. Overall, it's been a fun one. Small school basketball at its finest. We got about a little over 4 minutes to go before we tip off the second half. We're going to take another short timeout. We'll be right back. You're watching Lady Indians basketball right here on TP Talk. All right, welcome back here to the Wendell Sterrick Gymnasium, campus of Johnson City High School. We got just about a minute 37 to go before we tip off the second half, and a nice performance by first half performances by Kylie Duggar, Kinsey Mallory, Duggar with 13, Mallory with 11. But the thing that jumps out at you, just 4 scorers so far for the Lady Indians. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 scorers for Steeleville. So you'll see little Jill get into it here a little bit. I think you'll see Chamness get a few shots off in the second half as well. Probably Adriana Wilkening as well. But overall, a nice effort by both ball clubs here in this first half, and the 31-22 advantage for your Johnston City Lady Indians. Shauna Hill, Dustin Hill, all things Indian athletics right here on TP Talk. We are a Tier 2 production. Second half action set to get underway here from the W. Middle school boys are playing Cesar Blair tonight down there at the Joe. May pop by there for a little bit of the varsity action there. We shall see. Depends on what time this one gets over. JCHS Wrestling is at Marion for a quadrangular against the host Wildcats, Heron, and Carterville. So an all Williamson County affair there at Marion. Try to get you some updates, and we'll post them on the page from Marion. As the mat time was 5:30, initially slated for 6, moved it up to 5:30. As Reese will control and bring into the front court for Steeleville off the right side. Gets it to Middendorf, back to Reese. Reese top of the key, left side, and Hep. Hep holds. Tries to get it into Reese. Can't. Stolen away by Cullum. Her 4th steal of the game. or excuse me, second steal of the game. Put that on the rebound side. 3 ball on the way, little bit off into the right. (31-22). 1-3-1 here for the Lady Indians. And I was going to say you've got to get Duggar on a foul there. Her second team's first. 7:29 to go here in the third. Wherever you are, however you may be watching, thank you to each and every one of you. It's always our pleasure to bring you all things Indian athletics right here on TP Talk. Man-to-man defense here for Johnston City. Left side, and Hep holds. Holds. Looking. Now gets it to Rylan Reese. Back, tries to get it back to Hep. It's going to be Johnston City basketball. Turnover, Steeleville, and officially their 9th. 7:07 to go in the third. Cullum will bring the basketball up for Coach Ryan Schick and Lady Indians. Smith to Cullum. Nice look to Mowry. Nice look to Duggar. Duggar finishes. Great passing there from the Lady Indians. And we talked about just be patient in the offense, and it'll be there. Reese in the backcourt with Mowry on her, and that's a fun matchup. 3 ball on the way, and it's good from Audrey Gleason, her second 3 of this ball game. Cullum to Smith, to Mowry on the baseline. Going to get a blocking foul here. Looks like they're going to get Hep with that one. Indeed they are. Her third, team's first. Roberts checking in for Steeleville. Hep comes out. Smith, Duggar, 3 ball, corner pocket. Yes, sir! Kylie Duggar, have a game, why don't you? 18 points for the senior. I think she heard us in the Indigo Realty pregame show. But Kylie Duggar having a good one here tonight. Timeout on the floor, 30-second timeout. We'll be right back. 36-25 your score, 6:11 to go here in the third from the W.
SIU credit union checking accounts keep getting better. Not only can you now earn interest with our free checking with e-statements on balances over $1,000, but now we offer SIU CU rewards to all debit card holders. This free program allows members to earn points on everyday debit card purchases to exchange for cashback, discounts at local retailers, gift cards, and more. Open with just $25 and no monthly fees when you sign up for e-statements. Plus, you'll never be far away from your cash with access to over 85,000 free ATMs nationwide. Apply online at siucu.org today. Membership required, insured by NCUA.
All right, welcome back here to the W. Want to give a quick shout out to Kim Helfridge Babington, who made sure that we was taken care of by SIU Credit Union. Is fixing to retire, already has retired. I'm going to have to reach out to Aunt Kimmy, but she's put in a lot of time and a lot of effort and done a lot of good for SIU Credit Union within the communities here in all of Southern Illinois. Smith, Duggar, going to take, nice look into Mowry. She's going to head to the free throw line. I thought she was going to take with that left hand, but a nice look from the senior to Kenzie Mowry, who will head to the free throw line as they get Gladson on that one, her second team, second of the third. Kenzie's first free throw is up and good. She's now got 12. Second one is up and good as well. Reese will bring it into the front court for Coach Cowan and the Lady Warriors. It's Roberts. Middendorf runner. She's going to be fouled. Going to get Kenzie Mowry with her third, team's second of the third. As Middendorf. Heads to the free throw line. The first one is up and good. Big shout out to Shauna. These bleachers can get uncomfortable at times, and she's kind of grinding through this one. It's not good for the back, on back-to-back nights. As now it's going to go back-to-back as we will have the boys game against Trico tomorrow night as well, right here on TP Talk. Johnson, the three on the way, short. Rebound to Middendorf. Over to Reese. Reese stops. Can't get that one to go. And they're going to get Smith on the foul. And that one suspect a little bit. Maybe we've seen something down there that we can't see from up here. But Smith gets gets the foul there, her second, team's third of the third. And Troy Pataki, that's what we would like to call. That was a great job there by Peyton Smith stepping over and planting her feet. And as she planted her feet, took the charge as well. 36 or 38-26 is your score. And see, make that top. And they're going to get a foul here. They're going to get Middendorf on that one. That's going to be her fourth. And Middendorf's been one of those players that has really helped Coach Gowan here. You've got 5 minutes to go here in this third. She's got 4 fouls. I fear you give her until about the 2-minute mark here this third, and then you just take your chances from there on out. Mowry, back to Smith. Smith, back, gets it to Cullum. To Mowry in the corner. Kenzie looks to Cullum. Backside, Smith needs to step into that one. Like to see her be a little more aggressive there. Johnson, back to Smith. A little stagnant here for the Lady Indians. Duggar, ball fake. To Cullum. Skip pass, Johnson. She's going to go baseline. And she's going to try to get some help, and it's stolen away. Turnover, but turned right back over. Kenzie Mowry tries the layup, can't get it to go. The reverse layup, no good. Rebound, Kylie Duggar's going to get a over-the-back call. Good job there. Staying with it. For the Lady Indians, just couldn't get to go. That's Kylie's third foul. Team's fourth of the third. 4:23 and counting here in the third. Shauna Hill, Dustin Hill, all things Indian athletics. This is Lady Indians basketball right here on TP Talk. Reese, no good. Rebound to Johnson, her third, unofficially. Peyton brings it into the front court quickly. And she's going to take it herself, coast to coast. Good. Peyton Johnson now with 8. Reese in between the rings. Man, that was they're going to get Avery Roberts there on a moving screen. Fifth. It's a 5th foul. It's a player control foul. There will not be any free throws there. Okay. There you go. Cullum brings it in. And see, if you get those two to commit, Chamness out to Smith in the corner. Smith. Ball fake from Duggar. Cullum. Johnson. Smith. Just keep moving. Keep working. Patience. Against this 2-3 zone of Steeleville's. Right there, skip pass. Right there was Duggar. Missed her. Johnson, 3. No good. Duggar, rebound. She's going to pull it back out, restart the offense. And that's a sign of veteran leadership right there. Didn't have a putback immediately and brings it out and gets the offense started again. Cullum. In the corner in front of Schick. Chamness. That's just not, the post game is not her forte. Johnson misses there, and it is rebounded by Steeleville. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. 2:54 to go here in the third quarter. It's the Johnson City Lady Indians 40, the Steeleville Lady Warriors 26. We'll be right back.
Contact Signature Sign 618 for your custom yard card creation. We can do practically any surface, indoor or outdoor, for your birthday or special occasion. SignatureSign618.com, custom designed with you in mind.
All right, welcome back here to the W. Wendell Sterrick Gymnasium, campus of Johnston City High School. Shauna Hill, Dustin Hill. We're in the third period. Lady Indians in front 40-26. Kylie Duggar with a nice game, and we touched on it, Shauna, in the Indigo Realty pregame show, that this is a game against a 2-3 zone. You know, she can go in and post up, but she's also a very lethal shooter, and she's leading the way with 18.
She's doing a great job.
Reese with it now. Right side, Gabby Hood. It's Gladson into Reese. They're going to get Smith on that one. Her third, team's fifth. Kenzie Mallory set to check back in. First free throw is up and good. From Reese. Rylan Reese. Comes into this one averaging shade over 18 points per game. Knocks them both down. She's now got 6. 2:35 to go here, third quarter, as Cullum sets the offense. Johnson got to step in. Step in. That backside guard needs to step in. Duggar. Chamness. Cullum. It's Mowry in the corner. Back to Cullum. Johnson. Right wing. Gets it into Mowry. Mowry forces her way in, and it goes. Kenzie now with 15. Duggar and Mowry battling for the signature sign 618 signature performance. Floater is good from Reese, who's now got 8. 42-30 is your score. 1:45 to go here, third quarter. Nice look, Duggar with the take. Can't get it to go. Rebound to Reese. Ooh, almost traveled there and stolen away by Cullum. To Mowry. Spins. Puts it on spin cycle. Kenzie's now got 17. $1:15 to go here. Third quarter. 44-30 is your score. Reese has it in the far corner in front of Coach Cowan. Yep. And that's stolen away by Mowry. Her fifth. Mowry with the lay-in. She's got 19. 30-second timeout. We'll take one as well. 55 seconds to go here in the third. It's the Johnson City Lady Indians 46. Steeleville Lady Warriors 30. You're watching it on TP Talk.
In a world where finding the perfect home can feel like a challenge, 3 realtors are here to save the day. Meet the special agents of Indigo Realty. No matter what you're looking for, the agents of Indigo Realty have you covered. With unmatched drive and expertise, our agents are on a mission to find your dream home. Because when it comes to real estate, you deserve the best in the biz. Indigo Realty, where every property tells a story.
All right, welcome back here to Wendell Sterrick Gymnasium, campus of Johnston City High School. 55 seconds to go here in the third quarter. It's the Johnston City Lady Indians 46, the Steeleville Lady Warriors 30. Some nice games here. 19 for Mowry, 18 for Duggar, 8 for Johnson, leading the way for Coach Ryan Schick and the Lady Indians. Right side. That's Hood. Oh, shoot. No, it's not. That's a 2, not a 3, Dustin. Reese might have traveled and gets it to go off the window. She's now in double digits with 10. Chamness thought about the 3. It's back to Cullum. Duggar. There's that diamond that you can create. Nice job by Chamness. Yes, sir. Lena, good job. Ball fake. Steps in. Knocks down the 10-footer. 48-32. 12 seconds and counting. Reese at the midline, gets it to go. She's got 12, just like that. Points in bunches for that young lady. Got to get it to go here. 3, 2, 1. From the volleyball line. Just about got that one to go at the end of the third. 48-34 in the favor of your Johnson City Lady Indians. We'll be back for the fourth and final frame right after this. All right, welcome back. We head to the fourth and final quarter here at Wendell Sterrick Gymnasium. Again, the middle school boys are playing down there at the Joe. They are taking on Cesarville, JCHS Wrestling. He's at a quadrangular, all Williamson County with Marion, Carterville, and Heron. We will get you scores and updates and all that good jazz. We'll have it posted on the page a little later tonight for the latest up-to-date scores and highlights and just positivity here in Southern Illinois, junior high and high school. Check out Southern Illinois Sports with Chris Dexter. Chris does a great job throughout all of Southern Illinois. Made his debut as a columnist, as a matter of fact, as that came out yesterday for the Southern Illinois Sports Connection, ran by Jim Muir. So congratulations to Chris. And thank you for keeping all of Southern Illinois up to date on the latest news and highlights and positivity here in the area. Johnson with the basketball. Gets it to Chamness. Chamness really wants that corner three. I'm telling you. They're going to get a foul here. They're going to get that one on Bailey Cole. Her second, team's first of the fourth. 48-34 your score. Smith with it. Gets it to Johnson. Johnson. Back to Smith. Kylie doing a good job working there. There she was. A little late. Chamness three ball. No good. Duggar feels it. Nice pass. Great pass there from Kylie Duggar to Mackenzie Mowry. Mowry with 21. Three ball on the way. Middendorf. No good. Gets her own rebound. And they're going to get Peyton Johnson on the foul there. Her third, team's first of the third, or fourth, excuse me. You know, I still, even though we're halfway through basketball season, I still got my football voice from being outside. And when some cool stuff happens, Middendorf's first free throw was good. She's got 7 now. Zoe Cullum checks back in. Chamness has a seat. 15-point lead for the Lady Indians. Middendorf misses that one. Johnson with the rebound. Or, excuse me, yeah. She brings it across the timeline. Smith, back to Johnson. Back to Smith. Keep working. Midline and Duggar. Tries to get it down. That's one where she needs to put it on the floor there with the left hand. Turnover Johnson City, their 5th of the game. Good job of recovery defense there. Hep has it. Three ball on the way. No good. Rebound to Smith. Peyton just, to Mowry at the midline. Mowry has that one squared away. Middendorf. And Steeleville controls. Turnover Johnson City. Three ball on the way. No good. Rebound Smith. Her fourth. Peyton to Mowry. Mowry thought about the three. Gets it to Johnson. Think you go set a screen there. Maybe. Three ball on the way. Johnson. No good. Rebound Middendorf. We got 6 rebounds. Gets it to Rylan Reese. The three on the way. No good. Rebound Cullum. Her 5th. Off her foot. Turnover Johnson City. Number 6. 5:49 to go in this one. 50-35 is your score. Mowry's going to come out. Johnson's going to come out. It's going to get it back to 3 on the way. It's a little bit short. Hep tried to save it, couldn't do so. It'll be Lady Indians basketball headed the other way. Petty hustling to get the basketball. One of the fastest base runners I've ever seen. Played a lot of slow pitch softball with him. Wilkening 3 on the way. The freshman from way downtown. Bang. We're going to get an offensive foul here. We're going to get that one on Bailey Cole, her third, team second of the fourth. Cullum brings it between the rings. Left side, and Smith to Wilkening. She wanted the 3. Cullum. She going to take it again. Can't get it to go. Rebound to Reese. Three ball on the way. It hits the apparatus and goes over the backboard. Lady Indians basketball. 4:47 to go in this one. .440 left. Cullen gets him into the set. Wilkening in the corner. Dangerous pass. Turnover Johnston City. 7th of the game. Reese might have walked there. Got away with it. As she gets her own rebound, cleans it up. Rylan Reese has advertised now with 14. Trying to get to her 18 a game average. Just trying to force those passes inside. Jump ball will stay with Steeleville. As Kenzie Mowry's going to check back in, Duggar's going to check out. So it's Peyton Smith, Adriana Wilkening, Zoe Cullum, Mackenzie Mowry, and Elena Chamness for Coach Ryan Chick and the Lady Indians in the final 4:05 in this one. And that's going to be a turnover. It's going to be the 12th for Steeleville. Peyton Johnson coming in. Peyton Smith coming off. I think just patience here. Johnson at the volleyball line. So you got to make the top two make a decision. Wilkening gets it to Mowry. Mowry, double team to Johnson. Ball fake. Back to Mowry. Johnson, double team. Gets it to Chamness. As Elena will head to the free throw line. Coach Cowan wanting the old ball, wanting a jump ball. I mean, it would have remained with Johnston City. They're going to say it's on the floor. It's not in the act of shooting. Okay. Can't just go through the motions of these out of bounds plays. Got to set those screens. Go set that screen. When you set that screen, when you spin, put your butt in and then face the passer here. Mowry, Johnson, thought about the 3. Wilkening. Ew, I thought she was going to take that one too. Thought knocked out of bounds by Middendorf. It'll be Johnston City basketball in front of the Johnston City bench. Combs going to take the 3. Yes, sir. She finally on the board. Zoe Cullum dials it up from long distance. 3 on the way on the other end. No good. Chamness rebound. Ooh. Little incidental contact there. Johnson pulls it back out. She's going to take the 3 now. Short. Rebound. Mowry. And it goes. Kenzie now with 23 in the ball game. Looking to make it a 3-point play conventionally here with 2:47 left in this one. 58-37 is your score. 3 throws up and good. Rylan Reese at the top of the key for Coach Clint Cowan and Lady Warriors. Left-handed dribble off the left side. Middendorf drives. Can't get it to go. She gets her own rebound somehow. Ends up throwing it out of bounds. But I've been really impressed with Middendorf, her ferociousness and not afraid to go in amongst the trees, so to speak. And she's got 7 rebounds to prove it, unofficially, of course. 2:25 left to go in this one. Shauna Hill, Dustin Hill, Lady Indians basketball right here on TP Talk, wherever you may be, however you may be watching. Thank you to each and every one of you. It's an honor and a privilege for us to do all things Indian athletics right here on TP Talk. Johnson to Rowan to Chamness. Chamness shot fake. Takes it in and turns it over. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Colson's Heating and Cooling in Johnston City is 4 generations strong and is family owned and operated, serving Johnston City and all of southern Illinois since 1961. Colson's proudly uses Amana, provides professional installations, HVAC service, and has 24-hour emergency service. If you need anything related to heating and cooling, call Colson's Heating and Cooling at 618-983-8133. Colson's Heating and Cooling, a proud supporter of Johnston City's athletics. Roll Tribe!
All right, welcome back here to Wendell Sterrick Gymnasium. We like to call it the W on the campus of Johnston City High School. Got 2 minutes and 3 seconds to go in this one. Lady Indians in front, 59-37. In an overall performance standpoint, you got 2 big performances, both from Kenzie Mowry and Kylie Duggar. Took care of the basketball, got out to an 11-1 open, to start the game, and that never really let up. But you gotta give Steeleville credit as well for not giving up. They've battled this entire ball game. And Rylan Reese has it. The 3 on the way. No good. A rebound to Chamness. Her third. Cullum brings it across. Minute and a half to go in this one. Nice look from Rowland to Chamness, and Chamness will head to the free throw line. Again, we will have both coaches, will come up in the Colson's Heating and Cooling Coaches Corner after this one. We'll have your leading the way stat leaders, courtesy of Leading Edge Fire, Water, and Mold Restoration and Crawl Space Encapsulation. We'll also have your signature sign, 618 signature performance. We always like to hang everybody on the edge there and post that on the page at the conclusion when we get home. But we can't thank our sponsors enough for all they do for allowing us to be able to do this here on TP Talk. Second free throw, no good. And rebound Middendorf again. She skips it across. That's Gearhart. Wedemeyer to Mueller. Trying to get the names here as we go. Gabby Hood. Back to Gearhart. She skips it across. Gearhart's got a wide open lane. Off the window, no good. Rebound, Wilkening. She gets it off to Johnson. Head the other way. Now you just slow it up here. There you go. To Wilkening. Now man-to-man for Steeleville, and that's thrown away by Adriana. Turnover number 9 unofficially. Got substitutions, and Troy Pataki doing a good job of making sure folks get in the ball game here. Johnson has a seat. So now left for, as Kate Carnine is checked in as well. So it's Carnine, Wilkening, Abigail Williams, Marley Rowland, and Elena Chamness. As the final seconds, 30 seconds are ticking off here. You just play solid defense here for your Johnson City. Don't foul. Just let them work their offenses. Both JV teams are on the floor. 18.7 to go in this one. We'll do the mathematicianist stuff, which is, if you guys have been following along, is not my strong suit. Sideline trigger and get it in. That's Wedemeyer to Ruba. To Hood. And Williams comes away with it. As Chamness up the right side. Elena's going to have to chuck it. She is not aware of the time. Going to dribble it out. And that's going to do. Oh. Betty blows the whistle with 0.2 of a second to go in this one. Everybody kind of getting a chuckle out of that one, and that'll do it. Your final score here from the W. It's the Johnson City Lady Indians 59, the Steeleville Lady Warriors 37. We'll have both coaches coming up in the Colson's Heating and Air Coaches Corner. We'll have the signature sign 618 signature performance. We'll have your leading the way stat leaders, courtesy of Leading Edge Fire, Water, and Mold Restoration. You'll hear it. You'll see it right after this.
Contact Signature Sign 618 for your custom yard card creation. We can do practically any surface, indoor or outdoor, for your birthday or special occasion. SignatureSign618.com, custom designed with you in mind.
Colson's Heating and Cooling in Johnston City is 4 generations strong and is family owned and operated, serving Johnston City and all of southern Illinois since 1961. Colson's proudly uses Amana, provides professional installations, HVAC service, and has 24-hour emergency service. If you need anything related to heating and cooling, call Colson's Heating and Cooling at 618-983-8133. Colson's Heating and Cooling, a proud supporter of Johnston City's athletics. Roll Tribe!
All right, welcome back to the Colson's Heating and Cooling Coaches Corner, and we're here with Steeleville head man Clint Cowan and Coach. This is one of those games where kind of dug a hole a little bit early. Johnson City got out to that 11-1 run, but you guys stuck it out, gritted it, and bared it, and that's a testament to your ball club.
Yeah, we knew coming down here that this is a really tough team. I mean, they're well coached. It's a classy program, and that's why we love coming down here. So our big goal was I wanted to be within 14 going into the fourth, which we were. I think we were close anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So we were able to keep it close for 3 quarters, which is what we wanted to do. But yeah, you're right. Whenever you let a team as athletic, as well coached, and as disciplined as Johnson City is, and they've always been, when you let them jump up 11-1, it's tough for anybody to kind of fight back. But we didn't get a lot of shots to fall, which has been the story of us all year. But all in all, I'm happy that we were able to come down and at least compete with a team this strong.
Well, Ryland kind of got held in check there in that first half. I think that maybe made a difference. She got it going in the second half. A very nice player. One that I was really impressed with was head Hannah Middendorf. Talk about her a little bit, because she was one that was kind of under the radar going into this game.
Yeah, I mean, as far as Hannah's a senior, and she missed. Oh man, she missed probably 90% of the season last year with an ankle injury. She got hurt about the first week of December, and we never got her back. So for her to she's really turned it on the last 2 games, and she's a great kid, great defensively. So anytime she's able to stay in the game and stay out of foul trouble, we're able to kind of compete with who we're playing with. But Hannah's the type of kid that every coach would love to have, because I mean, if you asked her to run through a brick wall, she's going to run through a brick wall.
Right, no doubt. Now, this is year number 2 for you, and you could already see the progress that you made. Ultimately, you've really built. You're starting to build this program, and those bricks are starting to stack up. What's that been like here in year number 2?
It's been nice. Obviously, you want more wins, but when we came in last year, this program had won 6 games total over like the last 6 seasons combined. So we knew when I first came in and we had our first meeting, I told them we're going to blow this thing up and we're going to start from scratch. And for us to jump out last year and get 12 wins was huge. And then the second year in the system, you can see the offense is there. Last year we were averaging, I think, 30, 35 a game. This year I think we're upwards to almost 50. So I mean, obviously Johnson City kept us in check tonight, which they're really good. But yeah, I mean, it's been a fun process. It really has, and the kids are working hard. And the future's bright for Steeleville girls basketball. Something, it hasn't been this bright, or people haven't looked forward to this program in a long time. So for us to kind of get it back and get things going again is big.
Well, we kind of talked about you're senior laden, but you're also freshman laden at the same time, man, and that's a great problem to have.
Yeah.
What does the future hold for Steeleville basketball?
I think we're going to be very, very competitive in years to come. Ryland Reese is probably one of the best guards in the area, and she's only a sophomore.
Right.
So and she's upwards over, I think after tonight's performance, I think that put her right at about a little over 700 points. So, I mean, for a sophomore to have that many points, and just the way, I think the most impressive thing with Ryland is what people don't realize is 90% of her points aren't outside jumpers. They're hard.
It's those gritty points. Yes.
And physical stuff, and it's just that's the big thing is for her to score like she's scoring in those situations is big for us, and it's just we've got a bright future ahead of us. We've got a good freshman class that's going to be coming up. We got a good sophomore class that we're going to be. There'll be in year 3 of the system, and you can start to tell things are starting to look up for us.
All right, Coach. As always, go get you some Subway. Thank you for coming down. And I look forward to this home and home. And we talked about it a little bit. This is one that we're going to stick around for many years.
Yeah, we've already discussed it. We've talked, and we're staying right here with it. We love coming down here. We love Johnson City. We love the program. We love the community, and we're going to keep fighting, keep playing, have a little fun with it.
All right. Look forward to it. Go enjoy you some Subway. We'll have Coach Ryan Schick up here in just a minute. But always a privilege when you get the opponent's coach to come up into the Colson's Heating and Cooling coaches corner, and Clint is top notch. But ultimately, the Lady Indians just too much did a great job on Ryland Reese, kind of kept her in check at 14. And we talked about Hannah Middendorf, just a really bright future for this Steeleville bunch, especially in 1A. You've got a good, like he said, you've got a good freshman class, you've got a good sophomore class, you've got a good incoming freshman class. So they are building it there. Coach Clint Cowan, I much respect to him. Coach Schick will be up here in a minute. He's giving his speech, but taking a look for Johnston City. What can you say? Mackenzie Mowry filled up the stat sheet. She had 23 points, 5 rebounds, 5 steals. I mean, just a heck of an effort from the junior, followed by Kylie Duggar with 18 points and 7 rebounds. And Peyton Johnson kicked in with 8, Zoe Cullum with 3, and Peyton Smith with 1. So all the starters got on the board for Coach Ryan Schick and the Lady Indians. They improved to 13-5. And again, we will take on the Hamilton County Lady Foxes at the Lady Eagles Classic there in El Dorado, coming up on Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. We'll get on about 9:45, depending on how the games go, how the if it's running behind or whatnot. They usually do a pretty good job. I think Coach Schick ran down to the make sure everybody got their subway as they're feeding both teams, and that's what it's all about. The camaraderie between these two coaches is phenomenal, and it's one in which that I wished all districts did and whatnot. Going to wait a couple more minutes for Coach Schick. The boys will host Trico tomorrow night. The Indigo Realty pregame show right here on TP Talk will start about 7:15. We always say 7:15-ish because you never can tell. I think Coach Schick is going to be a great host. We'll get maybe a quick video up of him there in the Commons. There comes Coach Billington. She's gonna do the filling in as Coach Ryan Schick's gonna do the host. Coach Billington's gonna come and fill in for Coach Schick and talk about tonight's 59-37 victory over Steeleville. And Coach Billington.
Yes, sir.
You take a look at this. You have one of the leading scorers here in Southern Illinois in Ryland Reese, and Lady Indians done a good job, held her to just 14 points. But overall, what was your takeaway from this ball game?
Tonight was really fundamentals, going back to basics. Just play good basketball. We've got a tough game coming up this weekend with Hamco. This was a great team.
Mm-hmm.
Compared to how we played with them last year. We've been coming off a pretty good win streak right now.
Mm-hmm.
Just keeping that up, making sure we really keep focus and that we're not losing our girls on defense. Really just keeping our head in the game and making sure we're not floating out in space.
And now you're up here for Coach Schick, but what do you think was really the turning point of this ball game? I think it was early on. Got out to an 11-1 run and really never let off the gas.
Yeah, we really just stomped on it, like we try to always do. Really come out, make sure that we dictate the game. Make sure we have control of the person that's in control and has their head level-headed. Make sure their emotions are unchecked. Everything's good as long as we have everything in check and we're professional and straight up. We'll be good. Once we start getting emotional and
right,
they calling things XYZ, then that's when things start to
leave that to me.
Yeah.
Now you talked about it a little bit. You guys head into the Lady Eagles Classic over there in El Dorado, and we had every team scheduled, I think, except for Harrisburg. We did initially have Hamilton County on the schedule, but replaced it with Anna because we were facing them in that first round. But you taking a look at that tournament, just kind of a preview. What are your thoughts as a whole of that tournament? I think you've got to give Vienna probably being the favorite and Harrisburg right there, but then it's going to be kind of, what do you do from there?
Really, what we preached tonight is keep our heads on straight, make sure that we're not making silly mistakes, make sure we're not losing everybody on defense, run our offenses right. We a few times down there tonight, we kind of willy-nillied around, forgot where we were, maybe forgot we were in a
Maybe a
gym.
little bit better
Yeah.
floor
A
spacing,
little bit
just to,
floor spacing,
right.
yeah, make sure we know where everybody is. But yeah, I mean, overall, obviously we pulled it together and we did a decent job, but just making sure the girls know, hey, at the end of the day, we want you to have fun and play great, but make sure that we're working on what we've worked on. We've put in these plays. We know that you're great players. Execute.
So now, as a first year coach, this is going to be your first morning game coming up. I do believe. I don't think we've had any morning games yet this year. Is that an adjustment for you and Coach Schick as a staff to prepare your girls for a morning start? I know last year we opened up at 8:30. That was no fun.
Absolutely. I mean, as a player, I've done morning games, and it's a tough transition. So as a coach, it's going to be interesting to see how the girls approach it, how they come out. We're probably going to come out groggy. I mean, the kids are used to playing in the afternoons, evenings.
Right.
So we're going to have to really preach, hey, it's probably going to be rough the first quarter, adjusting all around, not just us, but the other team too. So maybe we can get on it, and they're going to slack a little bit more than we are, but we just got to get out there and go. Just
Gonna have to be on Racy Phelps as she's one of the Hamilton County leaders. Coach, thank you for taking the time. Go get you some Subway. It's always a pleasure. Coach Sydney Billington, Shauna's giving me some sort
67 to 40.
of the Washington Middle School Indians, excuse me. Indians get it done 67 to 40 over Cecil tonight. We'll try to get you some wrestling up as well. I'm going to go in there and say our goodbyes there in the Commons. Maybe we'll sneak in a Subway or something. I kid about that. But for Coach Billington, for Shauna Hill, Dustin Hill, TP Talk, Lady Indians win this one 59-37. We see you.